Hey there, and welcome back, dear viewers, to this exciting episode as we take you through history. Today, we're going to explore the 5 most disastrous tsunamis ever recorded. From the deep parts of the oceans to our long-lasting memories, these big and dangerous events have made a lasting impression on all of us. So find a comfortable spot and get ready to be amazed by the unimaginable force of nature. This is the countdown of the 5 most destructive tsunamis in history. Number 5 in Shundasi, Japan, 20th of September, 1498. We begin with a seismic cataclysm that struck the coast of Japan in 1498. This disaster, which is also known as the 1498 Mayo earthquake, struck the coast of Nankaido, Japan, triggering a massive tsunami. With an estimated magnitude of 8.6, the earthquake caused widespread destruction all along the southern coast of Honshu. The resulting tsunami breached natural barriers and inflicted significant damage in areas such as Ki, Mikawa, Shirugu, Izu, and Sagami. The exact death toll from the disaster remains uncertain, but reports indicate that between 5,000 and 41,000 casualties occurred. The destructive power of the tsunami was evident as it washed away the buildings that house the renowned statue of the Great Buddha at Kamakura. Despite the destruction of its housing, the statue itself miraculously survived unscathed. The Nankai Trough, a subduction zone where the Philippine Sea Plate is being pushed beneath the Eurasian Plate, characterizes the southern coast of Honshu. This tectonic setting is prone to megathrust earthquakes. And the Nankai megathrust is divided into 5 segments, A through E, that can rupture independently. The 1498 earthquake is believed to have ruptured the segments C, D, and E, and possibly A and B. The seismic activity caused severe shaking across the wide area from the Basu Peninsula in the northeast to the Ki Peninsula in the southwest. The presence of the tsunami deposits and evidence of ground liquefaction in the Nankai area further underscores the intensity of the earthquake. The 1498 Mayo earthquake serves as a stark reminder of the devastating power of the tsunami, and other tsunamis like it, and the destructive potential of megathrust earthquakes in Nankai Trough region. It underscores the importance of preparedness measures and early warning systems in mitigating the impact of such natural disasters. Number 4, Krakatau, Indonesia, 27th of August, 1883. This devastating tsunami event is closely linked to the catastrophic explosion of the Krakatau caldera volcano. The violent eruption unleashed a series of multiple waves, some as high as 37 meters, which propagated across the surrounding areas. The town of Anjar and Murak were completely demolished under the relentless force of these towering waves. The impact of the tsunami was not limited to the immediate vicinity of the volcano. The sea was reported to have receded from the shore as far away as Mumbai, India, and it's even said to have claimed the life of one person in Sri Lanka. In total, this event resulted in approximately 40,000 deaths, with around 2,000 lives lost directly due to the volcanic eruptions rather than the ensuing tsunami. The explosive nature of the volcano played a significant role in generating tsunamis. Each eruption unleashed hot gases and volcanic matter known as pyroclastic flows, which forcefully entered the ocean. The immense force of these pyroclastic flows created massive tsunamis that ruthlessly crashed into nearby islands. For several hours, coastal villages endured multiple 100-foot tsunamis, leaving a path of destruction in their wake. One of the hardest hit areas was the town of Murak on Java, which had a population of 2,700 people. Tragically, only 2 individuals from the town survived the onslaught of the tsunamis, while the rest tragically drowned. Survivors of this devastating event recounted witnessing enormous waves of water hurtling towards the shore, leaving little time for escape. When the waves finally receded, over 300 coastal towns, along with their inhabitants, have been mercilessly swept away, leaving behind a scene of unimaginable devastation. Number 3, Lisbon, Portugal, the 1st of November, 1755. Exploring deeper into our chronicle, we arrive at the 18th century in Lisbon, Portugal. In a cruel twist of fate, on the morning of November 1st, 1755, Lisbon experienced a catastrophic earthquake with an estimated magnitude of 8.5 on the Richter scale. The earthquake struck at around 9:40 a.m. and lasted for several minutes, reducing most of the city's buildings to rubble. Countless lives were lost in the initial quake, while many others were trapped under the debris of their collapsed homes. Adding to the devastation, a massive tsunami surged into the city's harbor, causing further destruction and loss of life. The earthquake occurred on All Saints' Day, a day when candles were lit in homes and churches throughout the city. The seismic upheaval caused these candles to be knocked over, igniting fires that quickly spread across Lisbon. The combined effect of the earthquake, tsunami, and fires resulted in a death toll of approximately 60,000 to 100,000 people, accounting for around a quarter of Lisbon's population at the time. The destruction caused by the earthquake was immense, with the city's prominent public buildings and churches reduced to ruins. It took years for Lisbon to recover from the disaster. King Joseph I and the Marquis of Pombal, Portugal's prime minister, spearheaded the rebuilding efforts. In their quest to rebuild, they sought to create an orderly and planned city, commissioning the construction of large squares, wide avenues, and geometrically arranged streets. This urban planning approach shaped the modern-day city of Lisbon. The 1755 Lisbon earthquake stands as one of Europe's most devastating natural disasters, leaving an indelible mark on the city's history and development. The tragedy serves as a reminder of the immense power of earthquakes and the need for preparedness and resilience in the face of such catastrophic events. Number 2, the North Pacific Coast, Japan, 11th of March 2011. Our penultimate chapter brings us to modern times, where Japan faced an unimaginable dual assault in 2011. A colossal 9.0 magnitude earthquake rattled the seafloor off the country's east coast, setting in motion a devastating tsunami. The sheer power of the earthquake generated massive waves that reached staggering heights of up to 10 meters, crashing ashore with relentless force. Entire coastal communities were engulfed in a matter of minutes, leaving a trail of destruction claiming the lives of more than 18,000 people. The impact of this tsunami extended far beyond the loss of lives. It left indelible scars on the nation's psyche, forever changing the lives of survivors and their families. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, located near the coast, was crippled by the disaster. As a result, it experienced a series of meltdowns, releasing radioactive steam into the atmosphere. This added a catastrophic layer to the tragedy, as the affected area faced not only the immediate aftermath of the tsunami, but also the long-term consequences of nuclear contamination. The road to recovery for Japan has been long and arduous. The World Bank estimated that it could take up to 5 years for the country to overcome the staggering $235 billion in damages caused by the earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear disaster. The government and other international organizations have been working tirelessly to rebuild infrastructure, support affected communities, and mitigate the environmental and health risk associated with nuclear fallout. The resilience and determination of the Japanese people have been remarkable, but the scars of this devastating event will continue to shape the nation's history for generations to come. Number 1, Sumatra, Indonesia, the day after Christmas, 2004. We now arrive at the peak of our narrative, the most cataclysmic tsunami in recorded history. The earth convulsed off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, with a staggering magnitude of 9.1, triggering a horrifying chain of events. The fault zone responsible for this disaster stretched approximately 1,300 kilometers, causing the seafloor to violently shift and rise by several meters. The resulting tsunami, an unimaginable force of nature, stood as tall as 50 meters, towering over the affected areas with terrifying magnitude. Its colossal waves crashed upon the land relentlessly, surging inland for a staggering distance of 5 kilometers. The sheer power of this colossal wave claimed an estimated 230,000 lives, leaving behind a trail of devastation and unimaginable loss. The economic impact of the disaster was equally staggering, with damages totaling an estimated $10 billion. The destruction caused by the tsunami reverberated worldwide, with reports of heightened wave heights observed as far as the United States, the United Kingdom, and even Antarctica. The extent of the devastation and the global reach of its impact serve as a stark reminder of the immense power and devastating consequences of natural disasters. We hope this journey through history has shed light on the importance of preparedness, early warning systems, and international solidarity in mitigating the devastating impact of future tsunamis. It's crucial for us to learn from these past events and take proactive measures to protect ourselves and our communities. Thank you for joining us on this captivating exploration of tsunamis. We invite you to share this video with others who find it informative and thought provoking. If you enjoyed this content, we'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Your feedback is invaluable to us as we strive to bring you more engaging and educational experiences. Stay tuned for our next adventure as we continue to unravel the remarkable tapestry of human existence. Remember, staying safe and being prepared is key. Until then, take care